What is up, guys? Welcome back to Cozy Talks. I'm Joe.
I'm Zayas.
Today is Friday. We're doing our Friday quick picks. As you guys know, this card's UFC Shanghai. Yesterday, I posted a video going over the Dana White Contender Series. Had a pretty good result on that. If you guys want to check it out, yeah,
There's pretty good fights.
yeah, they were pretty solid. I mean, I was pretty spot on. Other than the last fight, that shit was just like, you know, that dude was a walking zombie. Looked like Chris Matino out there against Sean O'Malley. As always, guys, with these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it. With that being said, let's get into it. So, first fight of the night, we got DR Nurgajai versus Uran Sadi Baldiev. My pick on Tuesday was Uran, and I'm still rolling with Uran.
Dyer still. I think Dyer can knock him out.
Yeah, we'll see, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Next fight, Long Zhao versus Su Young Yu. I've been rolling with the Korean Khabib, and I'm still rolling with Korean Khabib, Mr. Su Young Yu.
Yeah, me too. I got Su Young Yu winning here.
I'm seeing a lot of people starting to side with Long Zhao, and it's starting to make me kind of question a little bit. But I'm still confident in my pick.
I think it'll be a really good fight, but
yeah.
I think Su Young Yu will get the better of it.
Yeah. And then next fight on the prelim, we got Yija versus Weston Wilson. This fight, to be honest with you, I'm probably not even going to bet it just because of how stupid the odds are. I mean, it might be worth sprinkling on the dog, honestly, because I mean, for Yija at that price, you would think this dude's like undefeated, freaking like, you know, just the next best thing. And I'm not overly confident in it. I mean, Weston Wilson just came up a win over Sergey, but Sergey wasn't like crazy. But I don't know. I'm just not going to touch it. But my pick here is Yija.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm not putting this on any of my tickets, but I mean, it's either dog or pass in this one. But I still stand with what I was talking about in our previous video. So, I mean, if you're gonna sprinkle something on this fight, I think Weston Wilson is live.
Next one. This one I will be touching because I think this fight is very intriguing. I will be touching. This fight is very intriguing to me. We got Michel Pereira versus Kyle Daukaus. My pick on Tuesday was Kyle Daukaus. I'm still rolling with Kyle Daukaus, but there is caution here because he is a pretty hefty underdog, like +2.
I mean, going against Michel Pereira, there's always a little bit cautious. You always got to be cautious going against Michel Pereira. He's a big heavy dude.
Yeah,
and he could do some crazy shit on you. But I mean, my pick here is the dog, and I'm picking Kyle Daukaus. And I think Kyle Daukaus could possibly get it done inside the distance.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, either way, Kyle Daukaus is my pick.
Yeah, like it. Next fight on the prelims, we got Rong Zhu versus Austin Hubbard. I'm rolling with Rong Zhu still.
Yep, I got Rong Zhu here winning as well.
Yeah,
I think he's just better striker.
Yeah. And then our next fight on the prelim is Lonair Kavanaugh versus Charles Johnson. All week I've been rolling with Lonair. But as far as my betting side goes, I'm probably looking at Charles Johnson spread. I don't think this fight has a finish on either side. I'd be pretty surprised if there was a finish. But I think Charles Johnson's live to win a round. So keep an eye on the Charles Johnson +3.5. But yeah, my pick's Lonair.
I really like Charles Johnson in this fight. My pick here is Charles Johnson. Like I said in the last video, I just think he's more technical, or not more technical, but I mean more experienced.
Yeah,
more experienced guy here.
Yeah, he's got over double the fights on him.
And I mean, people call him the prospect killer. Knocked out Joshua Van. So I mean, and this is Kavanaugh's third fight. So
yeah. Featured prelim, we got Mahashate High Sierra versus Gage Young. All we've been rolling with Gage Young.
Hold on. My bad. I meant third fight like in the UFC, not third fight in his career.
Oh, that's why I went over here and highlighted it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his third fight in the UFC. So
his UFC career.
Yeah, his UFC career.
Yeah, moving on. Mahashate High Sierra versus Gage Young, the featured prelim of the night. I've been rolling with Gage Young. I think this is going to be a good fight. I think if Gage Young gets inside the pocket here and takes away the range of Mahashate, I think he's live for a possible finish. But Yeah, so my pick here, I'm rolling with the American going into China, bringing home a dub. Gage Young.
Yep. I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I
I got
like it.
Gage Young. I got Gage Young winning here, and I think he can get it done inside the distance as well.
That'd be
So
awesome if we could, man. I think this card has a lot of dog fights, and I think it's also gonna have some pretty big finishes. Open up the main card. We got Tayalake Nuraji versus Kiefer Crosby. I'm rolling with Nuraji freaking KO. I mean, there's no other way to play it. I feel like.
100%.
I mean, what are
I
the
mean,
odds?
you could even possibly
Yeah,
play
it's all right.
Naraji getting the finish in round one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, even his round one odds is still negative, but I mean, it's minus about 105. So I mean, it's not terrible,
Yeah, and
but
stick around after our picks, guys, because after we go through our picks, we roll over into the lines and we look at what the lines are standing at right now, and then we'll give you guys our picks after that. So stay tuned. Next, we got Sumaderji versus Kevin Borjas. I'm rolling with Kevin Borjas. I think this is another fight that could go the distance and be a banger. Borjas is the dog in this one, so it's a dog shot again.
yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, but I got Kevin Borjas winning here as well.
Yeah,
I think he's a cleaner striker against Sumudaerji, especially in the pocket. Um,
I think he'll for sure be quicker.
we're in for a good fight for that one, 100%.
Next fight, one of the probably the featured fight of the night, we got Sergey Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortez Acosta, Mr. Salsa Boy. That's been my pick all week. I'm liking his spread, and I'm also liking his money line. I
Oh,
don't.
100%. His money line's pretty fat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
Plus
just
200, plus 240, I think.
yeah, plus 210 right now is what Topology has, but it might be different on the sports books. Is that what you're rolling with? You're rolling with Waldo?
Yeah, honestly, I think like we talked about in the previous video, I just think Acosta, he's been improving a lot, and in this fight, he's not really gonna have to worry as much with the wrestling and the grappling, when it comes to Sergey Pavlovich. So I feel like he'll be a lot more comfortable with getting his strikes out there and getting his boxing going. So I think it'll be a really good fight, honestly. And I do have Waldo Acosta winning here.
I like it. And the next fight, I don't know why Topology, when we talked about this fight on Tuesday, Topology had this as a 3x5, the three round bout. I don't know if it recently got changed, but as far as Topology goes, they just recently changed it to a 5 rounder. So that's what we based it off of when we saw this. So a 5 round bout, I mean, I don't think it changes how I see this fight playing out. I still see a decision. I mean, I think it's just going to be a high level grappling match. We might see a few exchanges on the feet, but I think overall it's going to play out on the ground. And as far as my pick goes, I've been rolling with Aljo. I don't see how Aljo could lose it, especially when it gets to the ground.
I agree with you there, but knowing that now this is a 5 rounder, if this fight were to get finished, I got my money on Sterling. I got
Yeah,
my money on Sterling on possibly, just out wrestling, out grappling Ortega and finding a ground and pound TKO, later into the fight,
yeah,
around, rounds 4 or 5. Um, that, but that being said, my money is on Aljo money line.
I like it. And then the main event of the evening, folks, we got Johnny Walker versus Mingyang Zhang.
If you haven't already though, go ahead and give us a like, comment, give us your feedback and let us know how you feel. We really appreciate you guys and thank you for watching our videos.
Yeah, we're growing pretty slow, but it's growth nonetheless, and we appreciate you guys for subscribing and always tuning in. Everyone who is, if you stay till the end, we really appreciate it. We're trying to grow our channel and become eligible, so that way we can explore more avenues down the road. But with that being said, yeah, we got Johnny Walker versus Mingyang Zhang, Mr. Mountain Tiger. Uh, this has potential to be a big fight for Johnny Walker. That he's I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that Johnny Walker has a chance to win here. but I don't see it happening. I see Zong brutally putting his lights out.
You know,
Probably round
that's the
one.
thing. That's the thing though, is, you know, like Johnny Walker, he is a freak athlete. You know, regardless of his two losses being by violent knockout. I mean, this dude is still a dangerous guy. I mean, he's huge. He has long reach, and like I said, he's a freak athlete. You know, he could throw those jumping knees out of nowhere.
Yeah,
But when you're going against a guy like Mingyang, who can get hit with a train and just continue walking, um, I gotta put my money on Zhang Mingyang here, and I think Zhang Mingyang's gonna get it done in brutal fashion, especially in his country. Um, I got Mingyang KO and possibly round one.
I like it. All right, guys. Well, that's our picks. Let's roll over into the live betting lines. Let's see. So they have it a little. Okay. All right. Well, as far as topology, opener is Uran Sudabaldia versus DR Nurgajai. Uh, I've been rolling with Uran. Right now, he's at a -146. You rolling with DR. He's a underdog, of course, +115. Um, he opened up a little bit wider. I'm hoping he hits the scales right and he's not heavy, because I think these odds will fluctuate a little bit more if these guys are heavy again, or if DR is heavy again. Su Yang Yu versus Zhao. Yeah, the line's closing. It's getting closer to even. Ija, I mean, look at that dude, -1800. It's growing even wider. That's crazy. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't like that fight. I'm not gonna touch it. Kaldakis, Michelle Pereira. It's Dacus right now. He's been up and down. I mean, it's just sharp money on Dacus. I feel like Pereira, he got down to -350. Now he's sitting at almost -300. Rangju Hubbard. Hubbard's getting closer to 200. Rangju was a 350. Some of these fights, like, they just have clear favorites and it's obvious. Um, they're just gonna be nice parlay pieces, I feel like. Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson's gonna be a nice parlay piece because, like I said, his spread's gonna be crazy. Let's see what his spread is. Well, you probably wouldn't be able to see the spread, but if we, I guess it looks like what cap would they have a spread on here? I don't know. I haven't actually looked at a spread on here. If they would have it. Probably not. Well, Kavanaugh decision or a Johnson decision. Let's see. Kavanaugh. I think I passed. I think I just saw it. So Charles Johnson decision as the underdog is +280. So it's is that about the same price as where he's at? No, it's a little more. Kavanaugh decision is -110.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
That's poo poo.
Me, I'm picking Charles Johnson money line here.
Yeah, I'll take his spread. That's the only way I'm gonna play it. Probably I might
But
put him in a dog lay, but that's how I'll play
but
it.
I mean, if you do want to play a method, decision, that's 2 + 280. That's pretty juicy.
Yeah. And then featured prelim Gage Young versus Mahashate. This fight's a pick 'em. They have it right now. Gage Young.
I would
Do they
honestly
have this
say
out of
for that
order?
fight,
I don't know either
I would say
way.
that fight not going the distance.
The Gage Young Mahashate
Yeah,
fight
you know, I
doesn't
would,
fight
I
doesn't
would,
go to decision. It's plus money.
yeah, 100%.
A little easy double. Not easy, but Tyloke Nurjai and Kiefer Crosby. Tyloke is the play. Let's see what his KO is at. You said it was minus money earlier?
Oh no, I said, yeah. I mean, his KO is minus money, and his
His round
round
one.
one prop. Yeah,
Nurjai round one. Oh, it's
oh,
plus,
it's
it's plus right
it's actually
now.
plus
Or
105.
wait. I guess it depends on what book you're on. Yeah, that's why you want to shop books if you're able to, guys. If you're not in Washington, you can look around. But here in Washington, we're kind of limited on a few books. Kevin Borjas versus Suma Derji. I've been on Kevin Borjas. He's been sitting about plus 130. Yeah. Borjas decision. That's probably would be my play here. Borjas decision plus 280. It was at 300. Well, yeah, probably want to grab it when you can. Sergey, this one, I'm gonna be hunting props like crazy in this one. I like the over. I don't see the
Minus 150 for the over.
yeah. Yeah, they well, it's crazy because like I feel like they're heavy on Sergey, and Sergey, it's round one KO or it's nothing. I think
Yeah,
I don't see him winning a decision
100%.
here. Especially if Cortez can get the grappling going and just get more volume out. Um, so let's see. Yeah, Pavlovich is at a plus 110 for a KO. They really think he's just gonna smoke Cortez, which is possible. I mean, the guy has the longer reach and he's a freaking monster. But Cortez decision. Where's that at?
I think
Plus
Acosta. I think
470.
Acosta will. I think Acosta will be, dodging, ducking, and weaving. I feel like he'll be able to read Sergey because like I said, a guy like Sergey, he's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, the co-main guys, we got Aljo versus Brian Ortega. Aljo, he's actually shrinking a bit, which is good. I think now would be the better time to play it. I don't know when they announced that 5 rounder, if this was influenced by it being swapped to a 5 rounder, but I like that more for sure. Ortega is kind of floating around the same price. Let's see, Aljo decision was the play I was looking at.
Oh, it's
Sterling,
actually plus
it's
plus
plus
money.
money. I like that.
Oh,
Uh,
it's minus money at BetMGM.
Boo. That's where you're gonna be playing, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you said Sterling inside the distance, right? Sterling sub would be a
Sterling
plus 30.
knockout. I mean,
If he knocks him out, that'd be fucking crazy. But
I don't think he would knock him out. Like I was saying, like I feel like it would be like ground and pound.
gets him
I feel like
stuck.
Aljo. Yeah, I feel like Aljo would just be like out wearing him. Like kind of like Marab style,
Yeah,
and then just finds like that ground and pound.
yeah. All right, main event. Ming Yang minus 390. He got down to minus 500. I'm glad we didn't see that. This was on Sunday. Um, 390. That's about right. Johnny Walker. So what he was at? He was at plus 340. I mean, if I were looking at this during that time, I probably would have looked. Probably sprinkled on Johnny Walker at that odd. Let's see. So Zhang, they definitely don't think it's going over 1.5 in the main event. That's crazy to see a 5 round bout, and you're like, it's maybe not even seeing the second or the third.
I mean, shit, bro. You get a guy like Mingyang.
Yeah. Let's see. So Ming, yeah, look at this dude. I mean, that's for sure. Minus 240 on a TKO prop. I mean, that'd be the only way I would play it probably, because that's the only way Mingyang wins. I mean,
Like
that's
another.
still the big question mark. Is like, what the hell does this cardio look like? I mean, this dude's never been outside of round one, like
Yeah.
inside the UFC. So who knows?
Another
Like
thing
when it
as
gets into
well is
bigger
like
fights.
if Walker tries to I'm curious if Walker tries to like grapple or like wrestle with him.
What's
You know what I
Walker?
mean?
What's Walker's props?
What if he tries to get him in a heel hook like his brother does?
Hey, you might be onto something, bro. The Walker heel hook.
I mean,
What's Walker sub plus 1100? That'd be some shit,
I
wouldn't it?
mean that would be insane.
Even Walker KO plus 500.
But Minyang's legs, bro. Minyang's legs are fucking like tree trunks.
Yeah. All right, let's head over to the whiteboard and let's get our plays up. Z, why don't you rip through your plays first? Let them know what you got.
Well, I'm just gonna give you guys a couple, a couple for the prelim, a couple for the main card. Um, I like these ones a lot. I think these are pretty solid. For my first one, I got Su Young Yu money line. That's sitting currently right now at BetMGM minus 135. Um, I would take Dyer KO, but I couldn't find the prop for it. So I mean, I'm just taking the money line here in Dyer, um, and that's plus 125. And the Dacus and Pereira fight, I don't think that fight goes the distance, and that's sitting at minus 158. Uh, that gives you a total odds of plus 540. You put 1 unit on that, you'll win about 5 units. That's my first parlay. Do you have anything right now? Or do you want me to just read mine
Just
off?
rip through all of them, and then I'll follow you up with mine.
All right. So for my second prelim fight or prelim parlay, I have Su Yang Yu money line, Rong Zhu money line, the Kavanaugh and Johnson fight going the distance. Um, Su Young or no, I'm sorry, Gage Young versus Mahashate. That fight not going the distance. Um, you tally all those up, you get plus 531 odds. I'm going to be placing 2.5 units on this. This could win you 13 units. Um, and this one, I honestly think this is a safe, very safe two-legger. Um, you got Su Young Yu money line and Rong Shu money line. That gives you a total odds of plus 136. Um, 5 units gets you about 7 units. But I mean, the Rangju KO play here, if you wanted to throw that in instead of Rangju money line, 5 units will get you 44 units
Hmm.
at a total odds of plus 875. So if you wanted to kind of try that and kind of gamble a little bit,
Oh,
maybe take the Rangju KO. So
nice. I like it.
that's all I got for the prelims.
Okay, okay. I'll rip through my two man lays. I'm keeping it pretty light this week, just because it's kind of just there's not a lot of familiarity with some of these fighters. Um, so I'm keeping it pretty light. So my two man lays, I'm going Zong inside distance plus Nurajai inside distance. I'm putting a unit on that. I haven't done the calculation on it. I'm going to place these bets later today. And then Aljo money line plus Borjas spread. I'm putting a unit on that. And then I got Salsa Boy spread plus Johnson spread, putting a unit on that. And then a Uran money line plus a Rongju money line, putting 1 unit on that. And then a Borjas plus a Salsa Boy money line, putting a half unit on that. And then Dawkins money line plus fight going the distance and Johnson Kavanaugh, putting a half unit on that. Prelim card. So I'm rolling Uran money line, U money line, Dawkins spread, Rongju money line, Johnson spread, Gage Young, and I'm putting a half unit on that. And the main card, I'm going Nurajai KO, Borjas spread, uh, Salsa Boy spread, Aljo decision, and Mingyang KO, putting a half unit on that. And then my cycle, I haven't even made a cycle yet. So I'm gonna give you guys a little freestyle for one real quick. So I probably would do Kevin Borjas decision, my KO. I might low key take mm, I might take who would I take on a KO? Because I don't want it to get super smoked. Well, I mean, Borja spread. Well, maybe if I go Salsa Boy, I'll go Salsa Boy decision because then I feel comfortable taking a Zong KO prop. So we'll go Salsa Boy for decision, and then we'll go Zong KO, and then a sub. Since it's a 5 rounder, I think I'll roll on the Aljo sub. I think that's it. That's all the plays I'm putting out, guys.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
keeping it pretty light. And
Well,
that'll be a half unit play because those are probably gonna be crazy odds.
I'm curious. I didn't tally those up, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I mean, if you were to like, tell me and say, make a parlay of all the picks I did for the prelims, it would be like Dair, Su Young Yu, Weston Wilson. I would throw Weston Wilson in there, Kyle Dawkins, Rong Shu, and Charles Johnson. That's who I think would win in the prelims. Well, with that being said, though, I do have a couple main card prelims. I have a a 1 round 2 leg uh 2 leg prelim, or what am I talking about? I'm sorry, 2 leg parlay. Um, Naraji round one, Mingyang round one. Um, those two aren't sitting at terrible odds. I mean, Naraji round one minus 105, Mingyang round one is minus 125. You put those two together, you get yourself plus 251. 2.5 units gets you six units. That's not terrible. And I think those are very live as well. Um, this one this one I really like. Um, Kevin Borjas money line and Waldo Cortez Acosta money line. You add that in with Minyan KO and Naraji KO. You got yourself about 1,500 plus odds. 2.5 units on that gets you 38 units. And if you want to get a little bit more degenerate with that, you could add in Aljo money line there at minus 275, and that will boost the odds up to plus 2,100 odds, and 2.5 units will get you 53 units. Honestly, I think that's a really, really solid play, uh, even including the
Mhm.
Aljo money line. I mean, um, and then for my last one, I have the Chinaman 4 leg parlay, and I got I think these four dudes can get it done. I think they can get it done in their home country, and that's gonna be Su Young Yu. Give me Su Young Yu money line, minus 140. Rangju money line minus 280. Niraji KO minus 140, and Minyan KO minus 240. 2.5 units will get you 11 units, and that's all sitting at plus 465 odds. Um, I think they could get it done. I think these four Chinamen can get it done.
Hell yeah.
And that's all I got. Oh wait, actually, I do have a cycle.
Do you?
I do have a cycle that I made. And that's gonna be Mignon KO, Aljamain Sterling by decision, and Kyle Dawkins by submission.
Mm. That's that
I'm
sub
not.
that sub you're gonna have to snipe on this card. I feel like
I,
the sub spots are kind of on these underdogs for sure.
oh, 100%. And especially like a dude, like Kyle Dawkins. He has 11. He has 11 sub wins. So,
Yeah,
but honestly, I might swap out that Aljo decision. Especially knowing now that it's a 5 rounder.
yeah,
But that's what I wrote up. Beginning of the week.
I like it.
But that's all I got.
Well, all right, guys, that concludes this episode of Cozy Talks. As always, leave a like, leave a comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe, get your notifications on. We're gonna get this out as soon as we can. Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Our videos are always going to be out. We're gonna start dropping some more shorts. We want to get the algorithm working in our favor. TikTok's been really weird, so if you want to go over to TikTok and help us out there, we'd be very much appreciative of that. But with that being said, guys, stay cozy. We'll see you in the next one. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Peace.